How's it going, everybody? Wayne here. So I'm back on my feet. The surgery went good. I think everything's fixed. So hopefully I'll be able to start releasing videos more frequently again. And to celebrate, I have a trip planned to Tokyo for game chasing only. So stay tuned for a pretty cool Tokyo game chasing experience. But for now, we have 7 games that we'll be adding to the N64 library. Let's check them out. And the first game we have up today is Gauntlet Legends, and we'll be adding this one to the price counter today. But I also got a variant copy of Gauntlet Legends, which came with the figurine. This is the Warrior figurine. Now usually when I see these variants, they're really ridiculously priced. I found this one for a really good deal, so I decided to pick it up and add it to the collection. Gauntlet Legends was developed by Atari Games and published by Midway. It released for the N64 in 1999. Gauntlet Legends is a hack and slash game. You defeat enemies and find keys to unlock doors to advance through the game. Starting off the game, you can choose from 4 characters, including Valkyrie, Archer, Wizard, or Warrior. The N64 version of the game allows you to play 4 players. Each level has enemy portals you must destroy to stop enemies from spawning. Along the way, you'll find many ways to fend off enemies. The game has a lot to offer. In this short segment, I've only used a wizard. The sound and the graphics in the game is okay, nothing really stands out. The gameplay is fun if you like hack and slash games, and the controls are average. Being such a deep game, I'll come back and explore Gauntlet Legends further. Gauntlet Legends is game number 215 for the collection, and I already had the box, so the cart and manual cost me $43 shipped, bringing our total up to $10,365. Next up we have Asteroids Hyper 64. Asteroids was developed by Sirach's Development and published by Crave Entertainment. It released for the N64 in 1999. Asteroids is a remake of an old shoot-'em-up game. Starting off the game, you choose from one of 4 ships. Just like the classic, you'll start off in the center of the screen, and your mission is to shoot the asteroids and space debris. Along the way, you'll find power-ups that are pretty fun to use. There are mines that you can lay down that will destroy anything that hits them. Armageddon, which flares in all directions. A gun satellite, which floats around your ship shooting in all directions. And my personal favorite, a laser sword. It'll wipe a large enemy right off the screen. Your ship is also equipped with a shield that will get you out of tight situations, but it can only take so much damage. After getting enough points, you unlock the classic Asteroids game. The graphics are average, but the animations are pretty cool. The gameplay is just like the original, so if you like the original Asteroids, you'll like this game. Asteroids Hyper 64 is game number 216 for the collection, and it cost me $15 shipped, bringing our total up to $10,380 for the N64 library. Next up, a fighting game, Fighter's Destiny 2. Fighter's Destiny 2 was developed by Imagineer and published by South Peak, releasing for the N64 in 2000. Fighter's Destiny 2 feels identical to the first game, which we already covered. Starting off, there are 11 characters to choose from. Each has their own personality and fighting style. The game uses a point system. You get different points for ways you take out your opponent. For instance, a ring out is worth 1 point, where a takedown is worth 3. The first person to fill up the star meter wins. The gameplay is easy but fun. One really cool thing in the game is it gives you a move list for each character. When you pull off some moves, you can take down an enemy in one move. Some of the special moves are really cool. The visuals in the game are nice, with interesting environments. The controls, like the first game, can feel a bit sluggish at times. Overall, Fighter's Destiny 2 is worth checking out if you're a fighting game fan. Fighter's Destiny 2 is game number 217 for the collection, and it cost me $150 shipped, which is a little bit high because this one is in near mint condition and it's still in its original plastic. And that brings our total up to $10,530 for the N64 Complete in Box Quest. Next up, we have a game that I got an excellent deal on because it is in absolute mint condition, and that game is Mario Party 2. Mario Party 2 was developed by Hudson Soft and published by Nintendo, releasing for the N64 in 1999. Mario Party 2 is often referred to as people's favorite Mario Party game of all time. It has many boards to choose from and really fun mini games. Like any other Mario Party game, it's best to play with friends rather than solo. The game isn't as fun playing solo. In Mario Party 2, your goal is to get more stars than the other players in a set amount of turns. There are tons of roadblocks along the way that will send you back to start or make you lose coins to purchase stars. You get coins by landing on certain spaces or winning the mini games. As mentioned, the mini games are fun and offer a lot of replayability in the game. If you're looking for a Mario Party game on the N64, I'd recommend Mario Party 2 as the one to get. Mario Party 2 is game number 218 for the collection, and it only cost me $68 shipped, which is excellent for its condition. And that brings our total up to $10,598 for the N64 library. Next up we have a puzzle game, Charlie Blast Territory. Charlie Blast Territory was developed by Real Time Associates and published by Kimco, releasing for the N64 in 1999. Charlie Blast Territory is a puzzle game known as the Bombing Islands in Japan on the PlayStation. Your mission in Charlie Blast is to light a bomb and destroy all the explosives on the screen. If one explosive isn't touching another one, you'll fail the level. Each level has a time limit. Some levels you'll finish with seconds to spare. Other levels grant you way too much time to consider it a challenge. The stages do get more difficult as you advance. Some bombs are on a timer and you'll have to rush to get it to its spot before it blows up. Other bombs you'll have to time lighting it just right because the explosives are on moving platforms. Visually, the graphics are not great. The controls require the D-pad to be used, causing the controls to be touchy. But overall, the game is fun, and I'd recommend checking it out if you're a puzzle game fan. Charlie Blast Territory is game number 219 for the collection, and it cost me $65 shipped, bringing our total up to $10,663 for the N64 Complete in Box Quest. Next up we have a flying game, Pilot Wings 64. Pilot Wings was developed and published by Nintendo, releasing for the N64 in 1996. Pilot Wings is a flight simulation game for the N64. What a blast this game is. Starting off, you'll earn your wings in each class. You choose a hang glider, jetpack, or gyrocopter. You do missions in each class to earn points. Points are based on the time to complete the mission, landing accuracy, and landing impact. Some challenges also account for how many rings you fly through. Pilot Wings was a release title for the N64. Battling Mario 64, the game didn't get as much attention as it deserved. As I was recording the video footage for this episode, I ended up playing this game for about 3 hours. The graphics aren't great, the controls take some time getting used to, but the gameplay is a blast. I highly recommend Pilot Wings if you enjoy flight simulator type games. Pilot Wings is game number 220 for the collection, and it cost me $24 shipped, bringing our total up to $10,687 for the N64 library. And the last game we have to add to the library today is a platformer, and that game is Chameleon Twist. Chameleon Twist was developed by Japan System Supply and published by Sunsoft. It released for the N64 in 1997. Chameleon Twist is a platforming game. You take on the role of a chameleon with a long, oversized tongue. You can use your tongue to suck up enemies and then use them as bullets. You can grab posts to make it to another platform, or use it to raise yourself high to reach a platform. And you can even swing around poles knocking out enemies. The graphics are bland, there isn't a lot of interesting backgrounds, and the controls are unique and take some time getting used to. The sound in the game is pretty bland as well. The game is interesting with its gameplay mechanics though. If you're looking for a new interesting platformer, check out Chameleon Twist. It's an interesting enough game that I'll come back to and explore more. Chameleon Twist 1 and 2 has steadily risen in price over the years. If you find a good deal on them, pick them up. Chameleon Twist is game number 221 for the collection, and it cost me $40 at the mall when I went to the States for game hunting. And that brings our total up to $10,727 for the N64 library. Finally, I have a whole stack of manuals to complete games I have sitting on the shelf already, and this stack of manuals cost me $185, bringing our total up to $10,912. But I did sell all the duplicates from previous videos for $431, bringing our total down to $10,481 for the N64 Complete in Box Quest. Let's get these games on the shelf. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe. I'll be completing the entire N64 library, complete in box, right here on the show. Also make sure to leave a thumbs up for Pilot Wings. Until next time, I'm Wayne, and thanks for watching.